welcome back to One Crafty Ginger. I'm Mercedes. If you enjoy quick and easy craft and DIY projects, clearance finds, thrift store flips, and some rescue dogs, then you're in the right place. So today is Try It Tuesday with Sammy Veltri over at Unicorn Dust Designs, and we are trying out DIY paints and DIY wax. I learned these techniques from Sammy over at Unicorn Dust Designs. I will link her channel down below. I purchased these items from Bree at upcycledbybrie.com. I will link her information down below. But Sammy sells them now too, so you could go to both websites, check them out, and purchase these items to use and try out at home. I appreciate you joining me today and spending some time with me. I'm sorry I've been a little MIA. I just kind of had a case of the blahs, maybe, I don't know, or the one movie, The Office, case of the Mondays. Just didn't really feel like doing much. I did work out in my yard a little bit because we had a nice break in the weather, which is good because I'm going to try again to plant pumpkins and this time also add some zucchini. We'll see if that works out. So hopefully we can get back on the video bandwagon and get some more videos out for you guys. I appreciate you joining me, and without further ado, let's get started. Okay guys, so today I'm going to be upcycling this piece that I got from my local thrift store for just a couple bucks. And to do that, we are trying out today, on this Try It Tuesday, this DIY paint in a color called Apothecary. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then we're also going to be using the DIY white wax. Going to need a paintbrush, and you'll probably also need some sort of like wipe or cloth to use with the white wax when we get to that part. And let's go ahead and get started. So I just want to show you how absolutely gorgeous this color is, Apothecary. So for this paint, it is not a typical chalk paint. The instructions say clean and dry object to be painted, remove lid, stir thoroughly, apply one coat and allow to dry, apply a second coat if needed, and you do need to seal the surface, otherwise the paints will run or smudge or whatnot. So I just wanted to show you that. So I have my piece here, and what I did is I poured some paint out onto just a paper plate because I don't want to contaminate the paint that's in the jar in case any of this smears off. But I think we're going to be okay because I actually did kind of do a little test run on the back side to make sure that the color looked okay without having to prime it. So here we go. Look at how, wow, you guys, that, I love this color. I love it. And look at the coverage too. Like, this is definitely some quality paint, y'all. This is no joke. Oh my goodness. You guys, I think I need to have all the colors. Or as my daughter used to say when she was little, all of it. I need all of it. So I'm just going to paint this up. And then I'm going to paint the little wood embellishment pieces too. And as you can see, it's got amazing coverage. And this was, I want to say, around $13 for the jar, which is this big. And you don't really need a lot, obviously. A little bit definitely goes a very long way with this paint, you guys. Wow. I think I'm sold on this paint. I don't know. What do you guys think? Have you guys tried DIY paints before? This is my first time, and I'm digging it. I am digging this DIY paint. It's really pretty. So just need to get in there and paint. And you can use whatever kind of brush you need. I might have to use a stipple brush like this just from the Dollar Tree to get in the little nooks and crannies there. But wow, you guys, this is amazing paint. I am pretty stoked. Do you guys have any other paints that you use that you absolutely love? Or has there been anything new that you guys have tried lately? I'd love to hear about it. So I'm going to go ahead and get this painted up, and then we will be back to play around with some wax. Alright, I wanted to show you guys, this is just one coat of the DIY Apothecary paint. They are clay based, and they are $13 for a jar this size, which a little bit goes a long way, so definitely pour out a little. I think I'm going to do one more coat here in the middle, and then we'll get back to it to play around with trying out some wax. Alright, so this is the second coat on this piece that I got from the thrift store. So I have my DIY wax, and so Sammy recommends, from Unicorn Disc Designs, she recommends just getting a little bit out of the jar so you don't contaminate it. And then she honestly just puts it like on the top of her jar here, like that. And as you can tell here, there is quite a bit of wax in there. And then you take a stipple brush like this, dip it in the wax, at least that's what they do, and then just stipple it on wherever you want to accentuate any pieces. They also have like a gold foil that's really pretty. They have a liquid one called Pennies from Heaven. There's just so much that I really want to try. So you just kind of work your way in there and get it on there. And this is my first time, so bear with me, guys. We're trying it out. That's why it's called Try It Tuesday. So you stipple it on like that, and then you take like a paper towel and then just wipe it back. Got a little heavy-handed in that little crevice there. So during some of the discussion from some of Sammy's live video chats, people were mentioning maybe using like a microfiber cloth or a cloth diaper instead of a paper towel. So there's lots of options to try. We're just going with the paper towel because that's what I had on hand. And I'm trying to think, I have got a little heavy-handed in there. So I'm going to try, I have a couple of Dollar Tree tools here. I'm going to try to maybe scrape out some of that extra in there, because there's some fine detail. I feel almost like a dentist scraping teeth. Oh my goodness. That totally reminds me, I'm overdue for a teeth cleaning. And I don't want to go because I think I have a cavity or a couple cavities. I mean, I brush my teeth. I don't floss as often as I should, but I'm afraid to go. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see that there's, so this is the non-side. Try to bring it closer. And then this is the stippled with the white wax. Non, with, non, with. So you can add more of the white wax. You can kind of layer it, which I think is pretty cool if you want to have a little bit more drama. which now that I'm doing it with this, I like the layered look. What do you guys think? I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. I like it. I do want to make sure that you guys are aware, so when I wipe it back, some of the paint is coming off a little bit, but that's okay because it still, I think, looks pretty good with the white wax on there. So I did the white wax on both sides. I also did some at the top finial here. Now with, as I mentioned, it is a clay base, so it does need to be sealed. You can either use a clear wax that comes in a jar like the white wax. You could use all white wax all over the entire thing if you want. These jars are $13 as well. Or if you have like a clear spray paint, like an enamel or something, Sammy said you could probably use that. So I might give this a go and see how it dries for it. But for right now, I'm going to leave it as it is because I did order some clear wax. So I'm going to coat it with some clear wax, which will be nice. And it's the same concept. You brush it on and then wipe it back to get the excess back. And so for this top piece here, I'm going to be using some ribbon that I got from the Dollar Tree. They also have this lace crochet ribbon that you can use. And I'm just going to put a little piece of ribbon here at the top because I think that would be cute. And then I'm not sure about the middle. I may end up gluing a little like clothespin to it like that, so I could put a picture, or I might get a rub-on transfer or something was the saying or something and put it there. I'm not sure yet, so I'm gonna leave it, but for right now we'll just throw a little bit of ribbon on here just to give it a little bit of a finished look until I figure out what I'm doing with it, because you never know. You could tie it in a bow, but I don't want to. I think I'm just going to leave it. I think I'm just going to let it hang. I'm going to let it hang. Just like that. Enjoyed today's project. It was a lot of fun, a learning experience for sure, but I really like it. I am digging the DIY paints. It's cool. It has really great coverage. It's like non-toxic, no VOC, so you can use it in your house and in your craft room, and you don't have to like worry about huffing paint. It's pretty cool like that, and like the coverage was just amazing. I don't know, I just couldn't get over it. So comment down below, let me know what you guys think. Are you gonna maybe try to jump on the DIY paint bandwagon with me? You're gonna join me and come along with that journey, and let me know, have you tried it before? What do you guys think? I'd really appreciate it. Again, I appreciate you guys joining and spending some time with me today. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up. It's completely free. And if you haven't already, smash that subscribe button. I'd love to have you as part of my YouTube family. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. And until next time, goodbye.